This is a very, very tiny country, and I've actually been playing for a very long time. As you can see, the game starts at 2014, but it's now 2033. And my economy was pretty stable, but then I lost the market in cereals, somehow, to somebody. And my markets in other places have just, consumption goes up as development goes up, and as population grows, so on and so forth. And as such, I'm basically in a position now where expansion seems like the best option. So, I've decided I'm going to go to war with, if it wants to let me click on it, there we go, Georgia. That's right. Georgia has some pretty high expenses, but I think that has a lot to do with just their own personal issues and whatnot. And look how low that infrastructure and that telecommunications is. The big thing about Georgia is it's a far larger country than ours, and it actually has a pretty good resource amount. So, all in all, I feel like it would be a benefit for us to take it over. So, I'm going to speed the game up, train these T-90 tanks, and as you can see, I've been building up me an army. Yes, one inevitable step at a time, ladies and gentlemen. One step at a time. Not to mention, I actually have the Russians as allies, as well as the Ukrainians and the Moldovans. And I even think I've got these guys. Unless they got taken out. No, the Federal Republic of Novorossiya. No, that's not part of me. However, somebody just took the second largest air force from Russia. I wonder who it is. Oh, what did they do to piss off the world? Ooh, Morocco, what you doing over there? Kinda makes you wonder, right? Let's look at some of these military maps, shall we? See what's some of the most powerful countries in the world. This mod's very strange because, I mean, it's cool and whatnot. It's got some weird ideas on who are the most powerful nations in, the world. For example, Britain isn't even really a threat to anybody in its current state, nor is France, nor is, Germany. Germany is, however. I wonder where that second Air Force is, man. Who has it? I want to know. And look, like, Egypt's army is effing gigantic. I can believe that. Saudi Arabia, Iran. Who has it? Turkey, maybe? There it is. Turkey's got the second largest air force. Huh. That could be a problem to our plans. However, we will ignore them, and we will move into this area anyway. Back to empire. Wait, actually, no. Back to diplomatic relations. Yes. Perfect. Alright, now let's check out our guys. Good. Ready to go. Let's deploy to the capital. Deploy to the capital. Capital. There we go. Alright, now, war will be engaged, and hopefully the Russians will back us up in taking over this country. Onward to Georgia! And let's try to isolate their guys. So, move there. Yes. Yes. If we isolate their forces, arguably we could defeat them easier. However, their army is gigantic. Oh! But it's not enough! No, it's not enough! That's right. Take it up the rear end, Georgia. You are not ready for this. You are not ready for this army. Alright, so we just took out a big chunk. And then we're going to go take out another big chunk. See, I think this is the main force, which is mildly terrifying. But hopefully we have enough to defeat our opponents. I think mainly it's because we have just an absolutely ridiculous amount of attack aircraft. Alright, well, we took some casualties. But again, another victory. And now one more victory is all we will need to control this territory. And the world doesn't like me for what I did, but most people don't care. Our allies are less than happy about it, but whatever. They're not really useful anymore. As far as I'm concerned, they're not providing me with, like, additional resources or anything like that. So, the area has been conquered, and let's go ahead and annex this for Abkhazia. Abkhazia, there we go. Abkhazia. I can do this. I'm a big boy. I can pronounce things. Anyway, so let's Let's park our army. Our next target, more than likely, will be Azerbaijan, who, they're making ends meet. They could be doing better if they would do better, but they're not, so whatever, I guess. Yeah, look, we're actually making a profit now. See, that's why war is always a good thing in this game. You always benefit out of it. Plus, all those troops that were lost freed up some monetary value. But once we do get full control of, Georgia, what we just took over, there's a pretty good... Oh, look, someone else is at war with us. Who is this? It's the Czech Republic. Bring it on! Bring it on, big men! If you've got the gumption, you know, the balls to mess with us, we'll take you all day. We're pretty hefty individuals, if I do say so myself. Not really. My entire army was actually created from, you know, Russia, pretty much, and buying stuff off the market. Because that's kind of the thing in this mod, is it takes a really long time to research stuff. Like, just the first tier, look at that. And I've been researching this for well over 15 years. And I still have an additional 3 years before I get just the first tier, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that, just the first tier of stuff. So, like, even my Air Force has an additional 4,000, almost 5,000. And then my Naval, just to get the first tier, is 10,000. So, it's crazy. It's crazy. But, I mean, the mod does do some interesting things. It adds new flags and countries and whatnot. So far, I'm enjoying it, I would say. Once I get full control of this area, I think I'll be enjoying it even more. But we'll just have to find out now, won't we? Whoa! Whoa! This could be a problem! Oh, goodness! Goodness gracious! Bring things down. Oh, man! So much. Alright, I guess we'll bring down education first. Definitely bring down healthcare. More healthcare. Yeah, you know what? Just bring down healthcare. Nothing else. Everything else is fine. Always bring down healthcare. Who needs that? Nonsensical nonsense. Actually, I'm going to bring research back up. With all that extra additional research money. Look at that. Boom. Oh, wow. It actually made these reasonable, like, research times. I'm cool with that. I'll take it. I will take it. Alright, so. Alright, well, that was obviously very successful for our country. We are now making far more money than we were. Our population is considerably bigger. I mean, it was only 400, it was basically 500,000 before. Now, it's a whopping 5 million. So, our population has grown 10 times as large as it was before. And, you know, our budget sliders are still pretty high. Our country is a very successful one as far as I'm concerned. And I would be interested to continue it as time goes on. I think our targets include Armenia and Azerbaijan as the next opponents. However, we do need to keep our eye out for the behemoths of the region, a.k.a. Turkey, Russia, Ukraine, so on and so forth. We don't want to get on their bad side, if you know what I mean. And I think we kind of already burned a bridge with Ukraine because they really, really don't like us right now. But I think we'll be okay. And goodness, just look at that. Look, my money dropped down a bit more again. So, looks like I'm going to have to lower it. Alright, well, inflation's dropping. So, bring it down. Bring it down. Alright, there we go. That should be more than enough. Anyway, this has been Commissar Bro. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this little series. I'm actually very interested to see where it goes. This will pretty much be the first mod that I've actually done a video on for my channel. So, you know, if you have any suggestions, questions, or whatever, feel free to ask and we'll go from there. Anyway, I will see you guys later.